About to get underway for our co-main event bout of the evening. DeAnna Bennett in the black and white giraffe print, I'm gonna say. Rayla Nascimento in the all white. Very classic wrestler versus striker matchup, so we'll see how this plays out tonight. It looks like there's maybe a bit of blood on the ear of Bennett already, on the left ear.
Maybe warming up backstage, a little grappling, busted open the cauliflower ear.
Possibly. That's a really good theory. One thing that Rayla told us is that she does not like a boring fight. And so she is determined to make this fight exciting wherever it goes.
Well, she said she wanted to make the public go crazy.
Mm-hmm. Bennett being very careful not to keep her back on in a position where she can be driven against the cage, but staying lateral in her movement right now.
Very measured approach by both ladies to start this round. Feeling the other out, Julie.
Yeah, I can't help but be reminded of, like, in nature when you have a patterned animal like a zebra. So, you know, it can confuse a lion chasing it. I don't know where this is coming from, except that I'm seeing, you know, kind of a young lion matchup in this against the savvy veteran in DeAnna Bennett.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, Julie.
Oh, good. Someone gets me.
But the striking of Rayla just so sharp, so quick.
And so diverse. She's able to switch stances with ease.
Yes.
And really kind of read entrances.
Very measured and controlled.
But DeAnna Bennett, a very patient fighter. We've seen her grind out some really, really tough decisions using that patience. And also lands some pretty good finishes herself, I should say.
I definitely feel like as soon as we start seeing more of those wrestling exchanges, the pace of this fight might increase a little bit once we've gotten past that testing, feeling out period.
Well, we see Rayla Nascimento in the center of the cage, unwilling to kind of give that ground and forcing DeAnna to take all the angles, which is not necessarily a bad thing if you want to play a lateral game, but she's definitely hitting every time DeAnna gets close enough to engage in a wrestling exchange.
Well, and Nascimento is constantly switching stances, both cutting off the cage and presenting different looks to potentially prohibit Bennett from being able to really solidify going in for that shot.
Some nice strikes by both women.
Yeah, you're right about that stance switch. It's really nicely done there. Very smooth.
So smooth, you almost don't even notice it.
Very fluid in the striking of Nascimento, capitalizing in the striking department here in round one. We've got 90 seconds to go. Very patient and controlled approach from the Brazilian in this first round, Julie.
Yeah, and the crowd isn't crazy yet, but I think she really wants to get them there.
Well, I think maybe she's waiting for that shot, right? And she's not opening up with high volume combinations to potentially avoid DeAnna Bennett going in underneath those hips and underneath those shots.
Both women have such a grand and broad experience in the fight game. So they know what the power's like. They know and respect each other enough to feel each other out here.
Nice jab there from Bennett.
Yeah, I'd like to see a lot more of that.
Big combination from Nascimento to return, Julie.
Yeah, and Nascimento, you can see she's kind of throwing these shorter punches on the inside, possibly to deter Bennett from, you know, using that jab to set up takedowns, really kind of stopping her with the dirty boxing. But yeah, Bennett, again, that long jab could do a lot for her. She did eat it right there. Oh.
Bennett's starting to go first a little bit more towards the end of round number 1. But big combinations there from Nascimento as well.
Nascimento's corner, I don't speak Portuguese, so I don't know what they were saying, but I'm working on it. I'm working on my Duolingo, guys.
Round 2 is underway here at Invicta FC 62.
And you can see both of them have a little bit more of an edge. They're coming in with a higher, at least action pace, and their muscle twitching is higher, I guess I should say, in this. I think their corner's probably kind of told them to pick it up. Urgency, thank you. And I studied words for a living.
Well, DeAnna Bennett said she's gold-minded. I like that.
Well, she's been a staple of this division at both strawweight and flyweight now for a very long time. So, you know, she spent a lot of time away from the promotion. Now she's back. And considering her age, she knows exactly the path that she wants to get towards that gold. So both coming out. A little bit more urgency in this second round. Nascimento taking that center cage as, again, little combinations on the inside, countering that entry of Bennett, Julie.
Yeah, I've got nothing to add to that. I mean, I think you're kind of capturing it. She's sort of pulling the same stuff that she was doing before, making it hard for DeAnna Bennett to step straight forward. But continue to circle.
Are you surprised that we haven't seen Bennett try to shoot?
Well, we saw that. We saw her, you know, throw those punches together. My feeling is she's going to try to get the Brazilians back to the cage, where she operates very well in her wrestling. But that's hard to do if, you know, Nascimento's sitting in the middle, not wanting to cede ground.
Well, and you know, how much do you implore her in this situation when, like, hey, you're not able to get your opponents back to the cage, where you just say, hey, let me shoot an open mat takedown and work from there?
Yeah, I mean, I think it will depend on whether or not she feels she's behind or not, right? That's when you kind of get maybe, I don't want to say more desperate, although you can get more desperate, but more open if you feel like you really need to engage and get something done.
Big combinations, yeah, from Nascimento there, Julie.
Nice hook there from Bennett.
Beautiful flurry. Big left hand to end that combination by the Brazilian, Daria.
Yeah, that was a beautiful hook right there. Both women seemingly still feeling each other out here.
And I'm a big fan of level changes and fakes and feints, but you have to make sure that you have something to fake and feint with. Not that they don't, but you got to make people scared of what you're faking with.
Nascimento seems to be having a lot of success with that right body shot to left hook up top. See if Bennett is able to identify that. Potentially make some changes, but
you see the redness starting to show on the midsection of Bennett.
And would you agree, Megan, that like you would want to target the body if somebody had a bad weight cut? Oh, I guess I should ask you in your play-by-play role, but I'm asking you as an analyst at this point. Yeah,
100%. You know how much of that gas tank is there. Like, you know, obviously a tough weight cut is going to potentially affect you. So go to the body.
Nice.
Test those waters. But DeAnna Bennett is also, she has a lot of experience in distance fights, and both at strawweight and flyweight. But I think going to the body, going back to the well, it's one of those strikes that it might not kind of add up in the first or second round, but in the third round, it starts paying dividends. So it's kind of, let's go back to the well, let's hit the body, let's build up those points, and we'll see the results later.
And I would say even if it doesn't fatigue the other fighter, those body shots or leg kicks even, it makes them expect a low shot. And so when you hit him with a high one, it maybe has more resonance.
When it almost seems like DeAnna Bennett isn't really setting up her entry into her combinations. Nascimento was seeing that and countering immediately. There's a very discernible speed difference between the two, Daria.
Yeah, I can see that here. It's a dangerous spot right here, leaving it in the judges' hands because it really is pretty back and forth right now.
Bennett looking to shoot.
Big combination from Nascimento. Bennett trying to
Turn it up a little.
look for a takedown. 10 minutes in the books.
Visible damage on the American fighter's face at this point. I know that Nascimento has eaten several overhand rights, but she seems completely undaunted.
Round number 3 underway.
Bennett taking the center.
Definitely feel like there needs to be a little bit more urgency from Bennett going into this 3rd round because there is a chance that she could be down 2-0.
I agree, and yeah, it's really hard to tell, especially with no open scoring here. It could be anyone's game, so yeah, I wouldn't want to leave that to the judges. I would, if I were their corners, I'd be telling both of them to put that forward pressure on and try to get a finish here.
That was so nice.
Beautiful.
The leg grab to the overhand, to the kick on the way up. Yummy. Sorry. I like good fighting.
I love it.
We have a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, so both perfectly capable on the ground if we see it go there.
Yeah, and I think I misspoke a little bit with the damage to Nascimento's face. It looks like there's definitely some swelling under her left cheekbone. DeAnna Bennett has power. We've seen it in the past. I think it's just putting it together right now. It's a little bit harder for her in this fight. Nascimento's movement is just so, I don't know, so much.
It's very fluid.
Yeah. Oh, takedown attempt again.
That takedown attempt from DeAnna Bennett. This is a big moment for her. Nascimento adjusting her sports bra there. Thankfully, a little bit of a good sportsmanship from Bennett. Ooh, big left hand there.
Yeah, and she
from
felt
the Brazilian.
that. She felt that. There was a little grin there at the end. It's usually a tell that the fighter hurts. You know, that takedown attempt there from DeAnna Bennett, one of the things she's very good at is chaining takedowns together and not letting go, kind of holding on to you until she finds the right way to break you down. And she was unable to do that.
Well, she's not really setting up those takedowns. She's kind of throwing them naked, if you will. So I would like to see her kind of set that up with maybe some of her shots and go in underneath. But big moment here from Rayla Nascimento. She's going to pick up the pace.
Opened up a cut on DeAnna Bennett's nose, possibly a fracture. Hard to see from here.
I think Rayla Nascimento is a bit of a moving target here for DeAnna Bennett, and she just can't get the timing or the range down to land some of those punches.
I agree with you. I'm sorry for stepping over you there. One of the things we just saw there was a leg kick to the inside from DeAnna Bennett. I wish she had maybe thrown more of those in the first and second round to kind of calm down Nascimento's ability to respond laterally. Yeah.
Big left hand.
Yeah, I know that.
From Nascimento. The sound of that punch.
We heard it here.
Scared me.
Went over me, run in my mouth. That was awesome.
There's definitely connection being made here as you see the blood coming down the face of DeAnna Bennett.
Very controlled still from Rayla Nascimento. It just seems like she's got DeAnna Bennett on the back foot.
Hard shot there, though, from Bennett. She still has that nice left hand.
We've got 90 seconds left in this third and final round. Nascimento looking to go up high with that kick. Let's see these ladies finish strong here. The last 60 seconds. Big slip there for DeAnna Bennett.
She's wrapped in on that leg, looking to go next. Looking to set up that leg lock there.
This is a huge moment for DeAnna Bennett. It's exactly where she wants this fight to be. We got 50 seconds left.
Can she lock it in?
Yeah, she's got to get the leverage there because a leg lock in an MMA fight also means you're getting hit from somebody who has this
to the body.
gravity advantage. Yeah.
Nascimento staying patient here. Looking to do some body work with those elbows. She seems to be in a safer position now. We've got 20 seconds left in this third round.
DeAnna Bennett trying to create enough space to work for an underhook. You can see she's locking around the head and arm. They're trying to sneak up the inside. Oh, big shots.
Nascimento raining down.
Huge finish for Rayla Nascimento.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. DeAnna Bennett still in it to the very end, still grabbing at that foot.
Still in it to the very end. Both ladies finishing strong. Bennett looking for that knee bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we head to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges see it the same, 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Rayla India Nascimento.